It is said that Bhagavad Gita is not only for any one religion, but it should be read and understood by every human being on this earth, so that he can get happiness and success in his life. There are 18 chapters in the Bhagavad Gita, and there are 700 verses in these 18 chapters, which is a bit difficult to read for everyone. That's why we will talk about 111 thoughts from Bhagavad Gita. By this, you will be able to understand the meaning of the entire Bhagavad Gita. That's why I listen to it every morning. Every person should believe in karma because this world is karmaloka. Just concentrate on the work and work hard. Lord Krishna says that being immersed in one's desires and desires all the time is the cause of all human miseries. If he does his duty free from this, then only his life will be happy. Forgetting yours, the alien, the small, the big, know that it is all yours and you belong to everyone. So love everyone and try to do good for everyone. A person becomes great not by birth, but by his deeds. The person who renounces the desire for fruits and concentrates only on karma surely becomes successful in life. Lord Krishna says, "For me, all beings are the same. Neither one I like very much nor any less. But those who do my devotion wholeheartedly, I always come to their aid when needed." Any person is made by his belief. As he believes, so he becomes. True religion is that those things which a person does not consider good for himself should not be used for others also. Everything can be controlled with practice. If a person commits to what he wants with confidence, he can become whatever he wants. The joy of life is neither in the past nor in the future. Rather, life is just about living the present. Have faith that whatever happened to you, happened for good. Whatever is happening is also good, and whatever will happen will also be good. Right action is not one whose result is always right, but right action is one whose aim is never wrong. Neither this body is yours, nor you are the owner of this body. This body is made of 5 elements: fire, water, air, earth, and sky. One day this body will merge with these 5 elements. You have only karma, so focus on doing good deeds. No one can match the power of a person who has the power of patience. Whatever is going to happen, it happens, and what is not going to happen, never happens. Those who believe, they never get worried. One should not decide between being happier and more unhappy, because both these situations do not allow you to take the right decision. No one can run away from his karma, he has to suffer the consequences of his karma. So do good deeds, so that you get good result. There is no better answer than keeping quiet, and there is no greater punishment than forgiving. When the need of a person changes, then the way of talking changes. Acting without wishing for the fruits is the only true action. A person becomes great not by birth, but by his deeds. I live in the heart of all living beings. Only the mind is one's friend and enemy. He who renounces all desires and becomes free from the longing and feeling of I and mine attains peace. When you start enjoying your work, then you have attained perfection. An intelligent person should work for the welfare of society without greed. Death is as true to the one who is born as to be born to the dead. So don't be sad about what is true. Adopt and move on. A disturbed mind can be subdued by continuous practice. There are 3 paths to hell: lust, anger, and greed. Man is made by his belief. As he believes, so he becomes. Fulfill your important tasks, because working is better than doing nothing. For those who do not control the mind, it acts like an enemy. For the person who doubts, happiness is neither in the world nor anywhere else. So, believe in what you are doing, or do only what you have faith in. Things received before time lose their value, and things received after time lose their importance. So, value the time and try to do the work on time. Anyone who leaves the intellect and gets carried away by emotions can be fooled by everyone. The biggest source of inspiration is your thoughts, so think big and always motivate yourself to win. Just as the seasons change on the earth, so do the happiness and sadness in life. Human welfare is the main objective of the Bhagavad Gita, therefore human beings should give priority to human welfare while performing their duties. The behavior that you do not like from others, do not behave in such a way with others. Don't worry about the fruit, keep doing your necessary work, I will give you the fruit. It is foolish to waste time on things that are beyond your scope. Just as the light of light shines in the darkness, in the same way, truth also shines, so always follow the path of truth. Even after doing good deeds, some people will remember only your bad deeds. So don't pay attention to what people say, keep doing your work. To think that I can do it is a sign of self-confidence. To think that only I can do it is pride. Embrace self-confidence and leave arrogance. Have faith that whatever happened for good, whatever is happening is also happening for good. And whatever will happen will also happen for good. One who has conquered the mind has already attained God because he has attained peace. For such a person, happiness and sorrow, cold and heat, and honor and disgrace are the same. The charity which is given as a duty without any doubt to a needy person is true charity. Life is neither in the future nor in the past, life is only in this moment. Another name for life struggles. One who eats much or little, one who sleeps more or less, can never become a yogi or great. So eat and sleep as much as is necessary, and keep doing karma. Just as fire tests gold, in the same way, trouble is to a brave person. Karma is the crop which every human being has to reap at any cost. So always sow good seeds. There should be no pride that I will not need anyone, and there should not be any pretense that everyone will need me. Just as the boat is the only way to go across the ocean, in the same way, truth is the only way to go to heaven. When time turns, it turns everything. So don't be proud in good times, and be patient in bad times. The human mind is everything. It thinks, it becomes. Make a promise to yourself to always understand where you yourself are wrong. True friendship halves sorrow and double happiness. Whatever one says, keep yourself calm with dedication towards your work, because how strong the sun is, the sea does not dry up. Be patient, because sometimes in life to achieve great results, it is also necessary to fight against bad situations. The person who knows that the soul is always alive, is never afraid to die, and always sticks to the true path. It doesn't matter how bad is around you, as long as that evil doesn't go inside you. You always have time, it's a matter of your priorities. Who is doing what, how is he doing it, and why? The farther you stay away from all this, the happier you will be. Pride, anger, and arrogance are the ways of a useless person. Giving up on them only makes us a good person. By thinking about something, a person starts getting attracted towards it, due to which the desire to get it starts increasing in him. Therefore, think only about the thoughts related to karma and change. It is better to remain silent as much as possible, because the greatest sin is done by a person with his tongue. Work done with good intentions never goes to waste, and you get its fruits. Not man, his actions are good or bad, and as man's actions are, he gets the same results. No one is perfect in this world. So keep good relations with people, keeping in view their good qualities. When the future seems bleak, then start improving your present. When our mind is weak, then situations become problems. And when the mind is hard, the situation becomes a challenge. When our mind is strong, circumstances become opportunities. When a sensible person stops maintaining a relationship, then his self-esteem has been hurt to understand. Man's humanity is destroyed only when he starts laughing at the suffering of others. One who lives in the body can never be killed. That's why you don't need to grieve for any living being. Time teaches that life does not wait for anyone, and it cannot stop for anyone. If you learn something from your mistakes, then mistakes are stairs, and if you do not learn, then mistakes are the ocean. The decision is yours whether to climb or drown. The calmer he is, the more deeply he can use his intellect. Don't give up on your goal in fear of condemnation, because once the goal is achieved, the opinion of the condemned changes. The wisest person is the one who does not get into ego when he gets success and does not drown in sorrow in failure. Negative thoughts are sure to come, but it is up to you whether you give importance to them or keep focusing on your positive thoughts only. Always remember, the best days have to fight the bad days. Just as a boat floating in the water, if not controlled in the right direction, then the storm takes it away from its goal. Similarly, if it is not diverted in the right direction while keeping control over the senses, a sense of pleasure leads a person to the wrong path. Your faith can move a mountain, but doubt in your mind can raise another mountain. Don't blame the world for your troubles. Explain your mind. Change of your mind is the end of your sorrows. Never consider yourself weak. If you fall, then try to get up, fight, do your duty with full devotion, and leave the rest to me. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Stop crying and learn to fight your problems. Do service to everyone, but do not keep hope from anyone, because I give the right result of service. Being alone also teaches you that in reality, you have nothing but yourself. Two kinds of people are above heaven in this world. One who forgives even though he is powerful, and the other who donates something even though he is poor. Love does not happen by looking at the body or beauty. It comes from the heart, where two hearts meet, and where love is born. Without knowing any person well, it is foolish to make any thinking about him by listening to the words of others. There is nothing like the end of everything in life. There is always a new beginning waiting. If you want to be happy in life, then pay more attention to that thing. Patience in trouble, kindness in happiness, charity and tolerance in distress are the hallmarks of a superior person. The person who talks clearly and directly, his words are harsh, but he never cheats on anyone. Take what is good and renounce what is bad, whether it is thought, action or human being. Evil, big or small, always causes destruction, because the hole in the boat, small or big, sinks the boat. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start from where you are, and you can change the times ahead. When the hopes start breaking, if there is no way to see, then definitely read the Bhagavad Gita once, so that God will show you the way. As long as you do a good job, don't worry. Everything that happens for a reason. So fix the cause to fix the result. As a man believes, so is he. What a man can donate with his heart, he cannot do with his hands. And what he can say in silence, he cannot say with words. There is only one unshakable law of this material world, that whatever is born remains only for some time. After that, it is sure to come to an end, whether it is a human body or a fruit. Our vain worry and fear of the mind is such a disease, due to which our soul power gets scattered. Negative thoughts are sure to come in the life of every human being. But it depends on the man, how much importance he gives to those thoughts. The bad times in a person's life are like that mirror, which gives us the true understanding of our capabilities. Why to grieve over what has passed? Why to be arrogant over what is, and why should you be tempted by what is to come? So, this is the 111 priceless sermons of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. By understanding them and implementing them in your life, you can start your good life. Must watch it and if possible read Bhagavad Gita. Let us know by commenting on a thought that touched your heart.